Brothers and sisters. So before starting our national morning devotion, let us sing another holy song. Let's sing holy song number 26. Good morning, dear leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters. Today is the 7th day of our National Morning Devotion on-site and online as part of our 8-day National Jongsong Condition, which started last May 18 and will be ending tomorrow in preparation for the upcoming HJ Chonbo event to be held in our Philippine National Headquarters this coming May 27 to 28, 2023. To start our national morning devotion, let us all stand and all together sing our Chonoguk anthem. Today is the 5th day of the 4th month in the 11th year of Chanulguk, the 24th day of May 2023. To formally start our national morning devotion, let us first offer our respect and gratitude to our heavenly parents and true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Chariot, 전지인 참 부모님께 경배. Pero let's all together recite our 가정 맹세.
가정 맹세 1. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본향 땅을 찾아 본연의 창조 이상인 지상 천국과 천상 천국을 창건할 것을 맹세하나이다. 2. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님을 모시어 천주의 대표적 가정이 되며 중심적 가정이 되어 가정에서는 효자, 국가에서는 충신, 세계에서는 성인, 천주에서는 성자의 가정의 도리를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 3. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 4대 심정권과 3대 왕권과 황족권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 4. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님의 창조 이상인 천주 대가족을 형성하여 자유와 평화와 통일과 행복의 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 5. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 매일 주체적 천상세계와 대상적 지상세계의 통일을 향해 전진적 발전을 촉진화할 것을 맹세하나이다. 6. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님의 대신 가정으로서 천운을 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가정을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 7. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 본연의 혈통과 연결된 위하는 생활을 통하여 심정 문화 세계를 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다. 8. 천일국 주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 천일국 시대를 맞이하여 절대신앙, 절대사랑, 절대복종으로 신인의 일체 이상을 이루어 지상천국과 천상천국의 해방권과 석방권을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
For our opening prayer, may I call on Dr. Rahim Mershahi.
Let's pray. Our beloved Heavenly Parents and our victorious true parents of heaven and earth and humankind, we are so grateful, Heavenly Parents, for this day, this morning, that you are allowing us to gather again in the presence of our beloved true parents, Heavenly Parents. We are so grateful, Heavenly Parents, that over the history, Heavenly Parents, you have been working tirelessly, Heavenly Parents, with the broken heart, Heavenly Parents, even though so many difficulties, so many tears that you have shed, Heavenly Parents, by seeing many tragedies over the history, Heavenly Parents. But because of your love, Heavenly Parents, because of your faith, and because of your dream, which is absolute, unchanging, and eternal, you never gave up, Heavenly Parents. And you are the absolute God. You are the eternal God. You are unchanging God, Heavenly Parents. When we would like to praise you forever, Heavenly Parents. We are so grateful, Heavenly Parents, for the presence of our beloved true parents at this time, Heavenly Parents, which is the greatest gift and the greatest victory for you, Heavenly Parents, the appearance of true parents. That is the key for restoration of this world, Heavenly Parents, the key for saving humanity from this gloomy, dark situation that have become slave, Heavenly Parents, living as a slave, Heavenly Parents, losing their position, Heavenly Parents. And because of true parents, the lights of hope has been emerging, Heavenly Parents, in the heart of the people, in our hearts, in our families, Heavenly Parents. And this light will lighten every corner of this world, Heavenly Parents, this cosmos, Heavenly Parents. Heavenly Parents and true parents, we pray that in this day we can receive you in our hearts, receive true parents in our hearts, that we receive special grace and blessing in our life, in our families, Heavenly Parents. We pray that this 2 days event, Heavenly Parents, would be the time of new beginning for all the brothers and sisters that they joining this events, Heavenly Parents. We are so grateful. With the grateful heart, we start this day and this gathering. In my name, Rahim and Christy, blessed Center family, Aju.
Let's offer our morning greetings to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Good morning, Heavenly Parent and True Parents. Good morning, dear leaders, elders, brothers, and sisters. Please settle down. So in today's morning devotion, we are graced with the presence of our HJ Chonma Asia Pacific Training Supervisor, Reverend Ponghon, our HJ Chonbo Asia Pacific Lecturer, Reverend Edgar Tanate, and our FFWPU National Leader, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Let's give them a round of applause. And all our leaders in Zoom, and all our brothers and sisters on site and online. So yesterday we have learned about the importance or the significance of the Chongshimwon, and we have learned that through our sickness we can reflect on how we have lived our lives. And then, so this time we will be hearing another Chonbo education. And now, without further ado, let me welcome our HJ Chonbo Asia Pacific Lecturer, Reverend Edgar Tanate. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you so much, Judy Lee, to our beloved national leader, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog, to our precious brothers and sisters. Good morning, everyone. Today is the seventh day of our special condition. And, okay, let me share now my slides. Okay. You can see my slides, right? Okay, should be clear. Okay, great. So, today is the seventh lecture, the seventh day as well. And this time, the title of our lecture is Offering Sincere Devotion in Chonshimwon. Still on the topic of Chonshimwon. So once again, let's give a big hand to our beloved true parents who really give us this wonderful providence now, where the spiritual world is involved, not only the physical world, no? Not only FFWPU and UPF, but also the Chonbo works and Chonbo events, the works of the substantial Holy Spirit, our beloved true mother, the only begotten daughter. And we know that this is centered on this special place we call the HJ Chonwon Complex. And we have our training center there. We call the HJ, Heaven and Earth, Chonbo Training Center. Okay. So, how the Chonbo Providence started? So, beginning in the 1960s. Imagine, 1960s, huh? Are you born already at the time? Not yet, no? Beginning in the 1960s, true parents offered countless conditions, focusing on an area near Chongpyong Lake in Korea, aiming to establish a model Chonilguk community in which people from all over the world can live together, transcending barriers of race, culture, religion, and nationality. As you can see, this spatial place, even though there's no structure yet, nothing there, only nature. But through Father and the disciples already offer sincere conditions there. Look at through Father and the disciples. Oh, their chair is the rocks, the stones near the lake. Very interesting, right? Incredible. So while living in a tent on the riverbank, they offered Jongsong, particularly through prayer and fishing. And they pioneered the land near Chongpyong Lake, creating a base to anchor the Providence. Very, very serious Jongsong condition, true Father and true Mother offered in Chongpyong. No? Now we call HJ Chonwon Complex. So true Father, who had made the first strike, a pickaxe, on June 17, 1971, to start the work to construct the original sanctuary, said, it would be a holy place, no? True Father said. And he visited the work site every day until the construction was completed on July 12 to check the progress of the work and offer Jongsong. How serious True Father and True Mother are in offering Jongsong. Sincerity, no? Sincere devotion at the time, no? In the 1960s and 1970s, no? Starting 1971. So, true parents said, nothing is impossible through Jongsong. What is Jongsong again? In English? Sincere devotion. Huh? So, prayer can accomplish everything. True Father said like this. So when you pray, a great and mighty power will come to you. Yes? And then, True Father himself testified about this because this is his personal experience. True Mother's personal experience. So, True Parents said, without sincere prayers, I could not live. Every direction was blocked, and there was no hole through which to escape. This is the time when our movement is heavily persecuted and opposed. No? So it's very difficult to go forward. Every direction that you want to go in order to advance the providence centering on our movement, no, led by True Father at the time and True Mother, you cannot find a way. No? So True Father said, every direction was blocked, and there was no hole through which to escape. So what did True Father do? What did True Mother do when he encountered this kind of incredible, extreme difficulty in the early days of our movement in Korea? What did True Father and True Mother do? Only when I prayed could I see a pinhole of light. Only when I prayed could I see a pinhole of light. So, your lifetime is precious. Once your life is gone, it will never return. So, when are we going to be really serious in offering prayer and sincere devotion? This is the right time, brothers and sisters. Why this is the right time? Because this is the time when our beloved true mother, the only begotten daughter, is still alive on earth. After true mother goes to the spiritual world, how can you, no matter how much we offer condition, mobilize like that, it's completely different. Different value. Because true mother is still alive on earth, it has incredible value. But once true mother already in the spiritual world, then you become serious in the mission. Oh, that's already like, not the same value. Right? So this time is the most important time in our life, and this will never come again. Only once in eternity, the true parents, the Messiah, can be alive on this earth. On this earth, only once in eternity. Cannot come back, no? Cannot come back again in the future. So this time is so serious, so important. So this Chongpyong holy ground, the true parents recognized, which is now we call the HJ Chonwon complex. No? So Chongpyong is the place to offer prayers and Jongsong or devotion. This is the place. Why? This is really the place where true parents offered incredible, sincere devotion. No? So if we offer conditions here, our conditions connect with true parents' heart, connect with heavenly parents' heart. So this place, the restored Garden of Eden, before we called Chongpyong, now we call, true parents called HJ Chonwon Complex, is a very important place on earth, in the physical world. So, the center of this HJ Chonwon Complex, where sincere devotions are offered, is what we call the Chonsimwon. This Chonsimwon, we have discussed yesterday, isn't it? To a certain degree, we can understand about Chonsimwon. But True Mother, he directly said, to all leaders and members around the world, Chonsimwon is the world, what? Amazing. This is an amazing description of Chonsimwon. What is that? World Sincere Devotion Headquarters. Oh, interesting name, right? Chonsimwon Special Night Vigil Prayer Devotion. This is the place where True Mother asked selected leaders to start the special night vigil prayer devotion. So now is the time when we need to pray and offer sincere devotion. And True Mother herself give this direction to the president of Chonsimwon in Korea, President Lee Gi-song. And so, Chonsimwon Special Night Vigil Devotion began June 1, 2020. I'm disconnected according to this. Yeah. See? I'm disconnected. Now I'm back. I will share again my screen. Okay. Can you see me, brothers and sisters? I mean, in the Zoom. What happened? Okay, we are here now. Okay, let me continue. So, Chonsimwon Special Night Prayer Devotion began when? June 1, 2020. So, this night prayer devotion began 2020, no? June. And our beloved President Lee Gi-song led this special prayer devotion. Look, I pray that every time, according to True Parents, I pray that every time someone from the Unification Church visits this place, which means the Chonsimwon, all the Jongsong they offer before heaven, here, may be a source of blessing for them, so that heaven's grace and heavenly power can spread throughout the world through everyone, to everyone. So, true parents already blessed this place, the Chonchimwan, no, in such a way that when members go there and offer devotion, according to true parents, then it will become the source of blessing and grace and power. No, what again? What will happen when we offer devotion in Chonchimwan based on Father's prayer, true parents' prayer? What is that? We can receive blessing. It can be the source of blessing. Offering devotion in Chonchimwan can be the source of blessing. What else? Heaven's grace. No? Did you see? Blessing and then what? Heaven's grace. And what? And what? What else? Heavenly power. Wow. So, once we offer devotion in Chonchimwan, we can receive blessing and then heaven's grace and then heavenly power. So please bless this place as a victorious temple, true parents said, as they offered prayer in Chonchimwan. Please, Father, accept my dedication of this prayer hall, that it may liberate all people on earth and liberate the spirit world. Wow. Chonchimwan has that kind of value. True parents prayed that way in Chonchimwan. So our sincere devotion and prayer, Jongsong, to heaven will never be wasted. Yeah. So when we offer devotion in Chonchimwan, it will never be wasted. Never be wasted. Even though you might not receive the kind of blessing or heavenly power or heavenly grace after you offer devotion in Chonchimwan, even though you will not receive it in your lifetime, your descendants, our children will receive this. So, any devotion we offer in Chonchimwan will never be wasted. Aju? Yes. I truly believe that. Truly believe that. So, Chonchimwan is the place to offer Jongsong by those who do a lot of devotion. So, members, brothers and sisters, when we offer devotion, we have to offer it in Chonchimwan. But the problem is, Chonchimwan is only in Korea, right? At that time. So, in order to really connect with the true parents, grace and fortune and power and blessing, how can we connect to that? We offer devotion in Chonchimwan. But Chonchimwan is only in Korea. What to do? You have to go to Korea, right? In order to really fulfill true parents' dream. So, you know what happened? Chonchimwan, when our beloved brothers and sisters, centering on President Digisong, offer special night vigil devotion on August 5, 2021. It is the 300th, vigil in Chonchimwan, Korea. And after this 300, vigil, 300 days, vigil, normally, when we offer vigil, I remember in the past, when we offer vigil, only one time. Sometimes one time, once a year. My goodness, we offer vigil because very difficult. 3 hours, overnight, 3 hours, and then the next day, maybe some cannot go to work, some cannot work because, already very sleepy, very difficult. I remember that before. We don't offer vigil every day. This is unheard of. Imagine you do vigil every day, and then the next day you do your mission as if you sleep well last night. This is not easy. Without life and death resolved, you cannot do it every day. Cannot. But our members, our leaders in Korea did it. Our elders in Korea did it. So after the 300 times, what happened? True Mother declared, now Chonchimwan has to be bequeathed or spread in 2,400 centers around the world. Whoa! That's the time when we received the Chonsimwon here in the Philippines, right? And all over the world. After 300, no? Prayer vigil. So, it's not simple for Chonsimwon to reach the Philippines and to other centers. Not simple. Incredible devotion by true parents, plus incredible devotion by elder members, not only true parents. Not you? So, finally, December 23, 2021, it became 400. My goodness. No? And then, it continued. Finally become 480. This 480 during this time, no? Special Chonsimon, special devotion, world leaders, special education started, no? And then after that, 500 Chonsimon, special night vigil devotion, 500. And now, anyway, we were lucky to attend the 760th in Korea, no, when we went there. Yeah, this kind of condition, even only once a month or once a year, very difficult. But this one, how many times already? 760. Soon 800. What will happen if it become 1,000? I tell you, maybe another, how do you say, providence or great things can happen, no? When we reach 1,000. That's only my feeling. Because a special declaration, true mother always say, after a certain number is reached, when it comes to Chonsimwon, special prayer devotion. So, Chonsimwon, through Chonsimwon, we can solve important problems. True parents said, I always thought that Chongpyong was the place where all good fortune was gathered spiritually, and that all important problems had to be solved from there. So, I always planned important events there, like the June 7 Yuidul Rally. So, important problems can be solved from there. So, now Chonsimwon is here in the Philippines, in the centers. We have to make use of that very wonderful gift from true parents. The Chonsimwon, important problems can be solved from there. How? By offering sincere devotion. So when you have most difficult problem, you need to put yourself in the most quiet place. And what? Look deeply inside yourself. No? And then pray to heaven how to solve your problems. This is very important, brothers and sisters. Without the support from the spiritual world, we cannot establish the substantial Chonilguk. We cannot establish the kingdom of heaven and earth. We cannot realize a lasting world of peace. Now, it is in the Philippines, in our centers. We have to know that the Chonsimwon has that kind of capability. One more thing. Do you have financial problems? Sometimes you are saying, that is not so practical. Praying and praying only. How can I solve my financial problem? This is reality. We have to deal with reality. I have no time to offer devotion and prayer there. I just need to work, and work so that I can have money that I can use to be successful in my mission. My come. But look, Chonsimwon can solve economic problems. Let's read through parent speech. I should offer an incredible amount of devotion, numerous conditions of devotion, in order to what? And what's that? In order to what? Create what's this? Strong economic foundation. True Father said like that. For the liberation of all peoples of the world. Afterward, God and Satan will have to acknowledge what I did. That is why I live my life the way I do. That is why I have been going to Chongpyong every day. I may return home around midnight, but desiring to see that land again, I will go back there the following morning. True Father said like this. He needs to establish or create a strong economic foundation in order to liberate all people of the world. So do we need money in order to restore our nation? Do we need money? Do you need money to become victorious heavenly tribal Messiah? Do you need money to become Chonbo couple? Yes or no? So what should we do? Work hard? And what? No. We have to follow true parents' course. When true parents said he offered incredible amount of devotion in Chonchimwon, in Chongpyong. Now it is now here in the Philippines. We have now Chonchimwon in the Philippines because the center of world devotion is Chonchimwon, and it's now in our centers. It can solve economic problem. You can establish strong economic foundation. Let me ask you, do you think True Father and True Mother has a strong economic foundation? My gosh, how can you invite the presidents and prime ministers of nations? How? If you don't have money. Huh? How can you establish UPF? How can you build Chunwon-gung? How can you build Chunjung-gung, the Peace Palace? How can you, accomplish everything that true parents accomplish now without strong economic foundation? And then, how did True Father, how did True Mother build strong economic foundation? How? What did they do? According to True Father. Incredible amount of devotion, numerous conditions of devotion was offered in Chongpyong in order to create a strong economic foundation. So how do we solve our economic foundation? We have to first offer strong devotion in Chonsimwon. Connect it with the True Parents course. Yes or no? True Father and True Mother has helicopter. They have airplane. Have you seen the car of True Mother in Korea last time when she moved around to inaugurate the amazing how beautiful it is. Externally, they are billionaires. Yes or no? Externally, even though other people focus on that area, but the more important aspect of true parents is their internal foundation. But externally, they are billionaires. How did they do that? How did they create a strong economic foundation? Offering sincere devotion. Incredible amount of devotion in Chongpyong, the center of which is Chonchimwon. Be realistic. Okay? Offer sincere condition in Chonchimwon. Nabaliktad tuloy. No? Look at this. I am investing my sorry. Let's read at the same time together. And I am investing my sincere devotion all the time. In fact, I need to continue offering devotion. I must gather all the bundles of devotion and offer them to God along with our blood and sweat. Then God, the subject partner, will not be hesitant to provide us with the what? Materials necessary to recreate the nation and the world. Wow! See? Materials necessary to create the nation and the world, recreate the nation and the world. How did true parents accomplish this incredible financial foundation? How? According to true parents, continue offering devotion. Gather all the bundles of devotion and offer it to God. But not only condition, but together with blood and sweat. Yay. You also need to work hard. But that is only secondary. The main is what? The number one condition is what? Sincere devotion. The number two, offering your blood and sweat, meaning you work hard. It's not enough that we work hard, brothers and sisters. In fact, it is only number two. It is only secondary. You have to offer sincere devotion. So Chonchimwon is the place where we can educate, can start education for church growth. Isn't it that True Mother's direction today is for church growth? What is Chonsimon for? Look, beginning of Chonbo Province was a small training center. Today, our work might be small, but later it will prosper. How did true parents go ahead with church growth in Korea? Look at this. This is August 1971. 7 days. The first nationwide summer workshop for pastors. Now, true parents, true father and true mother here. 1971, they conducted the seminar. And then how did they continue to increase membership in Korea? When members from around the world started coming to Chongpyong Training Center, large tents were erected to be used as lecture halls. And these were used until the Chongsong Wanglim Palace was completed in 1999. Meaning, the place of Chongpyong is the place where we conduct seminars in order to grow our church, grow our membership. And what is the secret? What is the secret for them to reach certain number? The secret of development of the Chonbo Training Center or increasing membership in Korea is the continuous conducting of workshops. 365 days. Every weekend, the Chonbo workshops were held without rest. This is how we grow in membership. And I'm very grateful to our national leader here, Reverend Leo Angelo Halog. Now, he initiated after this what? After the Chonbo event, May 27 to 28, what is next? According to our national leader, every weekends, we will have introductory lecture seminar on divine principle so that members can invite new guests. And then every week, we can have 2-day workshop. Every month, we have 7-day workshop. Every 6 months, we have 21-day workshop. Every year, 40-day workshop. And then, I suggest to our national leader, I hope we can put number. Because in Korea, they put number. Like 1,500 2 days workshop. Now, we should also make number. Number 1, introductory DP seminar. The first, 2-day workshop. First, 7-day workshop. No? This is, our goal is that we have to really do it continuously without stopping, just like what True Father did in Chongpyong in the early days. And we can develop our church when it comes to membership. Aju? Wow, amazing. Through Chonsimon, we can mobilize the spirit world. Mobilizing spirits on earth is up to you. You are the ancestors of those ancestors, and this is their restoration. It starts with you because you are their ancestor. The restoration of your ancestors occurs through you. What's that? You are their beginning point since you are their ancestor. You must take responsibility for them. You are responsible for the past, present, and future. To mobilize the spiritual world, we have to offer sincere devotion in Chonsimon. Why? By offering sincere devotion, we can mobilize the spirit world. Look at this. Let's read all together. Ready? And we have to mobilize the spirit world. Heaven cannot be built without mobilizing the spirit world. Heaven is supposed to begin from the true parents, not from the fallen descendants who have existed until now. Just as the angelic world helped when Adam was created, the spirit world should come down to earth and help at the time of recreation. Otherwise, it cannot be achieved. So we need what? To mobilize the spiritual world. How do we do that? Offering sincere devotion in Chonsimon. Aju? Chonsimon is the place where we can resonate with Heavenly Parent and True Parent's heart. Let's read this all together. 365 days a year, you need to go to Chonsimwon to meet with True Father, to communicate with the Four Position Foundation, the place all humankind always attend True Parents, as the place being able to have experiences with True Parents, and as the place to communicate with the spirit world. You need to pray at Chonsimwon and pray for all 7.7 billion humankind to know True Parents. Yes. And we can resonate with Heavenly Parents and True Parents' heart through the Chonsimwon. So you cannot move heaven with your thoughts. You need to resonate with Chonshim. What is Chonshim? The heart of Heavenly Parents. Chonshim means heart of Heavenly Parents. Won means place or garden. So Chonsimwon means the place where the heart of Heavenly Parents and True Parents are present. So when we offer devotion in Chonsimwon, we can resonate with the heart of Heavenly Parents and True Parents. Okay, to do that, we need to offer devotion in Chonsimwon. So when you unite with True Parents, you will see miracles. There is only one set of True Parents on earth and in the spirit world. There cannot be two of something that is absolute, unique, unchanging, and eternal. There is only one. They are the unique center of the entire universe. Everything is connected to that place. Therefore, they are the center. You need absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience with regard to that center, which is True Parents. Adju? Never forget, never forget. True Father and True Mother are one. True Parents and Heavenly Parents are one. And we need to attend them with absolute faith, absolute love, and absolute obedience. So, this motto we have to do, brothers and sisters. What is that? Absolute faith. Can we read all together? Absolute faith, absolute love, absolute obedience to True Parents, with life and death resolved on the foundation of absolute sexual purity. Without life and death resolved, we cannot do it. We will give up along the way. We have to have the heart and the mindset of with the life and death resolved in order to offer devotion and be victorious, no, in this very important today. So life and death determination, total investment, carrying out with resolve. This is the way we have to go. March forward according to True Mother without ceasing until we will settle Chonilguk with life and death resolved. Let's do this together, brothers and sisters, and make use of this wonderful Chonsimwon that True Mother bequeathed to all of us in a very important time today. Thank you very much, everyone. Kamsahamnida.
So let's give a hand to Reverend Edgar Tanate for that very powerful Chonbo education. Importance of offering sincere devotion in the Chonsimwon. So once again, let's give him a round of applause. So today we have learned and we have been reminded that really nothing is impossible through Jongsong. And then please remember the word push. Do you know its meaning? Pray until something happens, no? And then we have also learned na ang solusyon sa ating mga mahihirap is to really offer sincere devotion. Yun pala ang yun pala ang kulang, no? Na we really need to offer sincere devotion for us to have this strong economic foundation then. And so yes, thank you so much, Sir Edgar, for that very wonderful education given to all of us. And so this time it is a perfect chance and moment for us to hear another Yojong testimony. So yes, let's call on these two amazing people who will do their Yojong testimonies. I would like to remind that it will be 5 minutes per testimony. So first, let me call on Pastor Ernesto Ilano. Let's give him a round of applause.
Okay, so good morning, heavenly parents and parents. Good morning to our national leader, Reverend Angelo Halog, to our Dr. Edgar Tanati for that very wonderful and powerful sharing for this morning devotion. 5 minutes lang daw. Okay, so actually I would like to share my testimony regarding about the power and grace of the ancestors' liberation and the waste paper. So I remember last time when we have also preparation meeting for the Chunbo event, I think that's also in Santipolo. So after that meeting, so yung pauwi na kami kasama ko si Bishop Bishop Rapi and si Ate Pochin. Actually sumabay ako sa kanya. And then this is I think work of a miracle. So yung pauwi kami, nakita ko kung paano banggain yung sasakyan namin. So nasa likod ako ng sasakyan ni Kuya Rapi and Ate Pochin. Kitang-kita ko yung padating na bus. Imagine bus na wala ng preno at bumangga yan sa sasakyan ni Kuya Joshua. So sa lakas ng impact nung sasakyan niyon, basag yung windshield sa likod. And then, imagine, sa lakas ng impact na yun, basag yung salamin, ni isang galos, isang salamin, wala pong tumama sa akin. Nasa likod lang ako. Kaya I really believe na yung ancestors' liberation, yan ay nagbibigay sa atin ng protection. And then, I think si Kuya Bishop Rapi din, very calm siya yung time na yon. Kasi kung anytime na siya ay nabigla, pwede niyang makabig yung yung kanyang manubela. Pero ang nangyari, naka-steady lang yung manubela, parang tinulak lang. Kasi anytime na magalaw niya yon, pwedeng kaming bumaliktad. So, even tanungin niyo si Bishop Rapi. And then, nung pagbaba ni Kuya Rapi and ni Ate Pochin, of course, nandoon yung kami kinabahan. And then, yung calm niya, pakikipag-usap, negotiation kasi yung babayaran, paano bayaran. Talagang yun, yupi yung kanyang likod ng sasakyan. And then, sinik ko yung sarili ko. Ako ba ito? Baka spirit na ako. Kaya yung umuwi na nag-uusap si Kuya Rapi at saka yung bus driver. So sabi ko magpaalam na ako, mauna na ako pag-uwi. Yan ang nangyari sa main avenue. Kasi doon kami sa ilalim dumaan, tapos kailangang gumilid para i-drop off ako. Ito naman, padating yung bus. Kaya alam nyo, pag-uwi ko, tiningnan ko kaagad yung mga bata. At pinisil-pisil ko yung sarili ko, spirit ba ako? Hindi nakita ko yung mga anak ko. If in case mamatay ako, yung mga bata walang kamalay-malay. Uwi na lang ako, patay na. Kaya sabi ko talaga, very powerful yung ancestors' liberation na tayo ay protected. No? So isa pa, yung nangyari sa aking mag-ina, I really believe waste paper and ancestors' liberation, nagbibigay po sa atin ng heavenly fortune. Agree po talaga ako diyan. Actually, nung nag-start yung chemo ng aking anak, at saka yung asawa ko, na-delay ang chemo ng asawa ko dahil sa hindi namin kaya masabay. Kaya 2 beses na operahan yung asawa ko. And then, nag-decide yung asawa ko, nung pagka-second na operahan niya, nag-decide yung asawa ko na magpa-opera, mag-chemo talaga siya. So sabi niya, kaya naman niya mag-chemo ang asawa ko unless na hindi muna daw magbigay ng tithes. Pero sabi niya, hindi pwede eh. Kasi kung yung ibibigay na tithes, kasi bago kami mag-start ng chemo, kinumpute namin, nagtatanong muna ako sa doktor, how much we can spend sa each cycle, anong ganyan. Hindi namin sabi ng ano. Pero ang asawa ko, hindi pwede. Kailangan talaga magbigay. This is also very powerful. Hindi dapat natin i-miss ang tithes. Heavenly fortune will come. Hindi po tayo talaga mawalan. Hindi tayo mawalan. Imagine, nag-decide ang asawa ko na hindi talaga ibigay talaga yung tithes. Imagine, yung right time na yon na mag-start ng chemo, nag-increase yung salary niya. God knows everything. Na-increase yung salary niya. And then, isa pa, napakabait nung aming inuupahan. 2 months kami hindi kayo may pinabayad. And then, hanggang ngayon, kalahati lang ang pinababayad sa amin sa upa. Hindi namin kamag-anak, hindi namin kilala, pero talagang God is working with us. And then even yung mga desisyon namin, mga plano, I really feel na kami ay guided and protected din. And then isa pa, yung sinasabing heavenly fortune. Actually, I really admire Kuya Edgar. Even his own wife, may sakit. Na-surprise ako how much this very kind brother na nakasupport sa amin. Even si Ate Diding, may sakit si Kuya Joshua, si Kuya Joseph. Nakakapagbigay. And then, I would like to give thanks to all our blessed family, Heavenly Parents, Holy Community, na nakasupport sa aming pamilya. Kaya lahat po na nakalista po sa akin. Kaya lahat po na event dito sa Chunbo event, hindi po kami nagmi-miss. Even, lagi po kami nag-o-offer ng gold. This time lang po kami hindi nakapag-ano. And then yung power po ng wish paper. Ngayon ko lang na-realize na after na nagpa-assist ako, dahil narinig ko kay Kuya Edgar, kung anong nangyari sa kanyang wife, ginawa po namin. And then even wala kaming enough na budget. Thank you, Kuya Ninoy, sa sponsor mo. Na-sponsorin kami ni Kuya Ninoy na mapaliberate yung evil spirit na obserbahan ko po sa aking anak. Hindi na siya nagkakasakit. Hindi siya na nanghihina. Yung nagkaroon po ng Chunbo event sa Antipolo. Minsan napapaisip tayo, gastos na naman yan. Katatapos lang ng answer. Pero kung naintindihan po natin, wag po nating isipin yung nilalabas, yung darating na fortune po sa atin. Kung kami, financially, may problema kami. Pero every time, nagagawan po namin ng paraan. Meron po at merong Ang mahalaga po, gustuhin lang natin. Kasi kahit may pera, pag hindi nyo gusto, hindi nyo magagawa. No, so, I hope na lahat ng mga blessed family, on-site, online, wag po nating i-miss yung opportunity na ito. Lucky dahil hindi na po natin ito gagawin sa Korea. Mas mahal ang airplane ticket kumpara dito. Gustuhin lang natin talaga, magagawan po natin ang paraan. No? So, Magkanong registration kung ito naman katumbas heavenly fortune ang matanggap natin? Hindi po ako mayaman, pero payaman na. Bakit? Bakit kailangan kong yumaman? Sabi ni True Father, you should not be indebted. Paano yung lahat ng tumulong sa family namin, dumating ang point na ngailangan, wala akong itulong. Kaya kailangan kong yumaman para makatulong din. Importante po sa atin yan. Yung sinasabi na, lalo na po ngayon, nasaan na tayo? Church growth. Realidad po, ang hirap magkaroon ng church growth, wala kang pera. Minsan, pinag-uusapan natin, i-close na isang center, wala kayong pambayad sa center. Pero alam mo, minsan talaga, alam ni Sally yan. Kaya nga, hindi ako mahawak ng pera si Sally para malaman niya situation. Minsan kapos, pero yung time na mayroong darating ba, hindi po tayo maubusan. Yun po yung heavenly fortune. Kaya nga sinasabi heavenly fortune, ayaw mo na, meron pa ring darating. No, so lahat po na nag-support sa amin, nakalista po yan, na time will come. Ang gusto ko pong mangyari, I should be the answer prayer sa pinagpe-pray nila. Hindi po pwedeng, pag mayroong nangangailangan nating mga brothers and sisters, sige, isama na lang kita sa prayer. Ay kung lahat ng brothers and sisters, puro prayer ang itunulong, paano mabayaran ang mga bills? We need to help substantially to our brothers and sisters. Sorry po, baka lumagpas na ako.
So much, Pastor Ernie, for that very strong and very powerful testimony, testifying to all of us the miracles brought by the ancestors' liberation, and also the power of the wish paper. And so, yes, our brothers and sisters have encountered this very wonderful miracle. So I hope that we can also find in us, really search that, make that testimony be our own experience also. And so, yes, thank you so much once again, Pastor Ernie. And then this time, let us hear the second Yojong testimony to be given by Miss Valin Grace Dinaheba. Let's give her a round of applause.
Good morning, Sir LA, leaders, elders, brothers and sisters. Good morning. I will share my experience and testimony about ancestors, liberation, and blessing. Before I liberate and bless my ancestors, a lot of spiritual experience happened to me, especially during my student time. Before, I always had bangungot. I forgot in English in bangungot, but yeah, nightmare. And then I didn't know if was true or not. If it happens to me, every time I experience that, I saw only one lady and she has a long hair and she wears a white dress. Sometimes she does something bad to me that I cannot move my body. After my mission in the USA, I decided that all my money, I will start to do a liberation and blessing in my ancestors. Fortunately, I already liberate and bless my ancestors from 1 to 84 generations. Before, I didn't feel their presence and their help. But just recently, I welcome my ancestors from 77 to 84 generations at 12 midnight. And early in the morning, one of the second generation told me she dreamed of my ancestors and me. So I was sitting in the front of the altar with white cloth on my lap, And she saw there were a lot of people wearing white clothes and eating my offering, and they were very hungry the time. So when I heard that one, I got a goosebump because that's my first time I experienced the ancestors really working or really true. And then um, and it made me believe the spirit world is real and very, very important to liberate and bless them because they will help us, but most especially they protect us. And I am also grateful and thankful to Heavenly Parents and true parents. After I liberate and bless my ancestors, I never experienced a bangungot again, even until now. And I realize as a subject partner of my good ancestors, I will determine to set a good condition because if I liberate and bless all of them, if I do a bad condition, they will not cooperate with me. So, and a lot of, also, good things happened to me because before, my brother, he tried to do a board exam 5 times, but he didn't pass. How many times? When I start the liberation of my ancestors and I put in wish paper that I hope that my brother will pass the board exam, and now he is already a police. Yes, that's why I'm very thankful and grateful because yes, my ancestors is really helping me internally and externally. So I really want to do more, especially to finish my responsibility to liberate and bless my 210 until 430 generations. So maybe that's all. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Miss Valen, for your very wonderful Yojong testimony. So yes, it is really true, no? Now, there's a lot of blessings and miracles when we start to liberate and bless our ancestors. So who are among you here who started na liberating and blessing your ancestors? Now, I hope na for those who are singles, look forward to receive the blessing and then start to liberate and bless your ancestors. And also for those who are newly blessed, please start thinking also to start, liberate, and bless your ancestors. Thank you so much, Miss Valen, for that very wonderful Yojong testimony. Let's give her another round of applause. And so now let us hear the closing message to be given to us by our FFWPU National President, Reverend Leo Angelo T. Halog. Let's give him a round of applause.
Thank you very much, our Sister Judy. Good morning to all our beloved brothers and sisters who are joining us in Zoom and also here in our national headquarters. Thank you very much for coming. I would like to express once again my gratitude to our Dr. Edgar Tanate. Let's give him a big round of applause. Every day is becoming powerful and really touches so much our hearts. No, yung mga topics natin and then the lecture that Sir Edgar is sharing to us. And also today, I'm really inspired to listen from the testimony of Pastor Ernie and also Sister Valen. Let's give them a big round of applause. Yeah, so I think these are not just merely stories, but these are actual experiences. And, sometimes we are doubting in our life. But, when we listen from their testimonies, truly amazing. I think without the support of the spiritual world, their ancestors, all these things will not happen, right? So as we are, learning continuously today, we learn about the importance of devotion. So when we think about our movement, how does our movement really started? This time, maybe many young brothers and sisters, what we can see only now is True Parents Foundation. Truly remarkable and truly unimaginable, actually. Even me, when I started to think about what True Parents had accomplished until now, I cannot imagine how they did this in their own. When I think about Father, when Father, through Father and through Mother, they were refugees. They came from North Korea. They have nothing, actually, even nothing to eat, right? And then when they went to Busan, Father started, that's why our Bumnit goal, when Father was there as refugee, they started to build that house in Busan. And made of mud and made of carton boxes. Even through Father cannot, sleep. Yung nakaunat yung paa niya. Naka-bend pa yung paa ni Father. They cannot sleep that. And then few people only can stay inside. Just 2 or 3 people only. So, but now, when you look at our foundation, we cannot really imagine how true parents could do this. That's why any heads of states, anyone, when they started to learn the life of true parents, everyone is amazed. So how can you think that, God is not with them? It's impossible to do all these things that true parents have accomplished, right? But how true parents is started? Because of their devotion. That's why today when Sir Edgar was sharing, I realized how far we are actually. How small our devotion. Actually, sometimes, we are very busy in our own lives. Even prayer, very difficult to pray. But, because sometimes we are thinking, I'm unificationist, I need to pray. When I wake up, I need to pray before I go to bed. Sometimes it's just become, like routine for us. We are trying our best. But, minsan yung content ng prayer natin, the same. Maybe you experience that, the same as me. Right? We have Chunchimon dito sa church natin, sa headquarters. We have Chunchimon in some centers. But how many times really we are praying? This time when I pray in our house, when I pray in Chunchimon, it's completely different. It's completely different. You can really feel. Right? So, today, Father is talking about, offering of sincere devotion through Chunchimon. So, sabi ni Sir Edgar kanina, what is the meaning of Chonchimon? Chonchim is like Heavenly Parent's heart. Like we have to resonate with Heavenly Parent's heart. Because sometimes when we are praying, very dry, actually, we can feel that. Right? Many times in our life. We are like praying, words are coming out from our mouth, but we cannot really feel. So I remember before I came back, actually, Dr. Inchun Kim talked to me to really prepare for this. And then he was sharing, sabi, what we can get from prayer. Sabi ni Father kanina, when you pray, great and mighty power will come to you. How can this great and mighty power come to us? Actually, when you start to pray, sabi ni Dr. Inchun Kim sa akin, you start to realize our limitations and weakness, limitations and shortcomings pag nag-pray tayo deeply. Marirealize natin yun, then we started to repent. And then, after we started to repent, we create again another determination. We make new determination. And then we make a promise again to Heavenly Parent. That's why when we pray, that is really between us and Heavenly Parent. And then we started to see ourselves who we are. We started to become, to humble down in front of Heavenly Parent, how lacking we are in many ways. That's why when you pray, when you will not pray, you will not going to see that. And then you start to become arrogant, especially if you have external things, if you have many things in your own self, in your family, you can do many things. Matalino ka, you're intelligent. You will become arrogant, and arrogant, you lose everything. But when you start to pray, kneel down, and talk to Heavenly Parent, you start to see who you really are. That you're a person of lacking in many things. You have a person that, you committed a lot of mistakes. You committed a lot of sins. You started to, repent to Heavenly Parent. You started to realize that you are violating a lot of things. And then you start to make a new beginning. You make new determination. That's why sabi ni Dr. Inchun Kim, once you pray, then you realize all these things, and then you start to make determination. And then, as you pray loudly, you start to think how to put it into action. Then, dyan na magkakaroon ng result. But without prayer, you cannot realize these things. And then you cannot do something beyond what we usually do. We just live yung natural na routine ng buhay natin. Nothing changed in our life. Right? That's why I'm thinking, what is really, the purpose of prayer? Father actually talks about this. There are sermons, really, Father talks about prayer. That's why we really need, sincere devotion. That's why we have to continue. I'm really grateful to some, our brothers and sisters in Cebu. I think it's good to really recognize them. They are doing now everyday vigil prayer in Cebu Center. They just completed 210. So let's give a big hand to our brothers and sisters in Cebu. Natapos na nila 210 vigil devotion. Continuously, they are doing there. So I encourage also, tayo na rin dito sa headquarters. We started once a week. We couldn't continue again. But I think we have to really continue. Even we are not here, brothers and sisters who are living in our headquarters, you have to continue. We have to continue. You are here in our, kanina nakita natin ang Chonchimon sa Korea. This is the World Devotion Word Sincere Devotion Headquarters. So ang HQ naman natin na Chonchimon, this is National Sincere Devotion Headquarters. Yung mga nasa regions po, those are the Regional Sincere Devotion Headquarters. So connecting to the World Sincere Devotion Headquarters. So how can we start? Ngayon, so we are thinking about restoration of our country. Without sincere devotion, it will never happen. How to solve our problems. Kanina, isa-isa ni Sir Edgar. Most of us, bakit hirap tayong mag-register dito sa Chonbo event? Because of no money. We learn from Pastor Ernie with his very lively and realistic testimony. Can you imagine? I was really amazed with, the family of Pastor Ernie. I was really, I'm really moved and really touched actually. They are calculating, they wanted to, as you know, yung anak ni Pastor Ernie sa wife niya, may cancer sila, dalawa. Can you imagine? I cannot imagine their life actually. And then, they're looking for money, for their medication, but still, their priority in their life is tithing. Can you imagine tayo, most of, sa buhay natin, kailangan natin ng pera. Minsan, dahil kailangan natin, hindi na tayo nagtitithes. Unahin natin yung kwan natin, but because they are, can you imagine? I really cannot imagine. This is beyond already our thinking. This is beyond the work of physical world. That's why, brothers and sisters, this is now the time for us to be awakened. Ano ba talaga ang priority natin sa buhay natin? We have many problems. How to solve this? Minsan, pag may problema tayo sa pera, actually, dahil we want to work hard physically, even we don't have time to pray, we don't have time to go to our Chonchimon, nag-focus tayo sa physical work to make money substantially, the more walang pera. Right? So, kanina we learned sa lecture ni Sir Edgar, how through Father build the financial foundation. We were in Korea last time and then I talked to some of our Korean members. Still many Koreans, how they knew through parents, they're billionaires. Businessmen. Yan ang pagkakakilala nila kina true parents. But actually, Father really didn't talk about that in public. We didn't hear Father talking about that in public, how to make money, how to make all these things. Always Father talking about God. True parents talks about God, about God's providence. Right? Then how they establish this financial foundation? Kaya we are all reflecting today, even I myself. Sabi ni Pastor Ernie, we want to be rich. We want to be rich and we should be rich. Right? Because we are the sons and daughters of Heavenly Parent. We are working for God's providence. We should be rich. But what is the way to be rich? Minsan kasi yung way natin iba. Kaya ngayon, kailangan lang nating i-follow sina true parents, their way. What is the way of true parents? What is their priority in their life? Prayer, devotion. We will be rich. Adyo? That's why, ngayon po yung time. Kaya ngayon, we only have 200 plus na nag-register. Last night, I can hear our brothers and sisters, nagsasabi sila, kasi ganito yung situation nila, they are not thinking of joining daw our Chonbo event, these situations. Many of our brothers and sisters, we can hear. What is this small amount of money to register for this? Right? And then sabi nga ng Pastor Ernie, receiving heavenly fortune, instead of thinking of how much we will, ilalabas natin na pera ngayon, let us think of how much heavenly fortune wanted by Heavenly Parent to give to us. We can really find way. Adyo? So that's why there's no, reason, brothers and sisters. Ito na po yung time. Kaya nga laging sinasabi ni True Mother ngayon, we have to change our mindset. Everything begins from our mindset. And then our families will be blessed. We are Chonbo families, we are blessed families, we are people working for the providence. How much Heavenly Parent wanted to pour out tremendous blessing to our families. But until now, why we are still suffering? Even hirap pa minsan pangkain, pamasahe, papunta sa mission area, pang-register sa Chonbo events, hirap na hirap pa tayo. Why all these things are happening in our family? This is now the time for us to realize. We have to understand what should our life focus on. What should our family focus on? We have to focus on sincere devotion. How to come to our Chunshimon every day. Kung hindi man makapunta, siguro, please try your best. Once a week, 2 times a week. Kung hindi man makapunta, but this should be the priority of our life. Kaya I'm really, really grateful for this great opportunity now. We are having this education. Kasi nga, Heavenly Parent wanted us to, to really become true blessed families. So, kailangan yung ginagawa natin sa buhay natin, it should be in accordance to really what Heavenly Parent wanted. Hindi lang yung desire natin sa tingin natin, ito yung maganda sa family natin. It will never work. Already many people have done that and trying continuously. There's no other way but to go to the way that true parents have gone through in their life. Yun lang po. Kaya nga natin sinusundan sila true parents. Why we are studying, we are reading their life. Bakit? So that we can inherit, we can go through the way they have gone through. And then, we can naturally become like true parents. Not only the internal value, even all the external things that they have, we can also have. Aju? Kaya nga, brothers and sisters, this is now the time. Our blessed families, our Chonbo families, let's really try to open our heart, our mind, and truly see. Do not insist anymore, Sometimes we are insisting yung way natin. It's now time to submit, to humble down. That's why through prayers, Heavenly Parent can talk to us. Yesterday we had meeting, nabanggit ni Honorable Eknat, sabi raw ni True Mother, we need to listen to Heaven's voice. We need to listen to Heaven's voice. Without prayer sa Chunshimon, without praying every day, we can never listen to Heaven's voice. You know how much Satan is blocking for us to listen from Heaven's voice. Sometimes even me, sa sarili ko, sometimes I spend, few minutes to scan sa Facebook. And then when I realize again, I feel sorry. I spent time in these things na hindi necessary. That's why very important ang self-discipline. Very important. Sa time natin ngayon na very advanced ang IT, everyone has cellphone, has computer, all our times sometimes are used when you calculate your time sa buhay nyo. How much Satan actually tried to block us. Kaya mas maganda yung time dati na hindi updated. Of course, kailangan natin tong time na to. Pero kapag wala tayong self-discipline, we will be destroyed. We will be destroyed. We will lose our internal value. Mawawala tayo, mafufocus ang time natin sa Facebook, mafufocus ang time natin all these things that are using much of our time. So when you think about this, you use this time for prayer and offering devotion, how much you can gain? How much Satan actually is trying to stop us from really connecting deeply, resonate deeply to Heavenly Parent's heart. That's why we have very important self-discipline. Brothers and sisters, very important talaga. Kaya kahit anong guidance ang binibigay sa atin, nare-receive natin, if we don't have self-discipline, we don't have any way to receive this. Because if we will continue to live the way, yung pamumuhay natin, we spend a lot of our time, just by Satan's, guidance. Kasi kapag hindi natin naririnig yung voice ni God, kaninong voice ang nare-receive natin? Satan's voice. Dalawa lang naman yan. Right? So, we have to limit these activities na not necessary sa buhay natin. Let's focus more on prayer, on devotion. Kaya palagi tayong magbasa ng speeches ni true parents. That's why, brothers and sisters, really, the time has come. Actually, we are in the time of completion of the providence. But ito rin yung tremendous challenge we will going to face. That's the reality. That's why the more stronger faith we need at this time to overcome this. Otherwise, we cannot, break through. Kaya ito na talaga. So let's continue. We need to start again. We need to start again and you begin kahit tayo rin dito sa national headquarters. We have to start again. Kaya after nito, we have to continue. Dito rin sa HQ. We have to revive ang spirit na sinasabi ni True Mother. We have to do hunduke every day. When you are living in the churches, first part ng buhay natin, hunduke. When you are living in the churches, you have to come and attend Heavenly Parent. This is not for your leader, for anyone else. This is for you, for our families, so that Satan cannot invade us. And then we can be able to really build that relationship to Heavenly Parent. So this time, brothers and sisters, I would like to really encourage everyone. Lahat ng brothers and sisters natin, we shouldn't really miss itong opportunity po na ito. As what we have learned from the testimonies of our brothers and sisters. Let's really do our best to liberate our ancestors. O si Valen Grace, at least they could start lahat ng naipon niya na pera, she sacrificed in America, they invested to liberate their ancestors. They have already 84 generations. Maybe some of our brothers and sisters didn't even started yet. Please find a way, at least your 1 to 7 generation. Even our young brothers and sisters dito, ang pinakamalakas na nag-influence sa buhay natin, 1 to 7 generations. That's why medyo mahal yung donation dyan. And then please make wish papers. You can start. If you cannot do yung gold pa ngayon, at least bronze na wish paper. Please try to make one. Lahat tayo. You know, we really need talaga in our country to really restore our country and really make heavenly Philippines. We need absolutely the support of the spiritual world, and lahat tayo, lahat ng blessed families, brothers and sisters, alam natin yung focus natin. We have to maximize the entire spiritual world support. And then let's all offer devotion continuously, not only for our own families, for our nation. So kailangan mag-set na tayo, mag-isip na tayo paano natin gagawin. So kaya we want to revive ang continuous na divine principle education, so we will going to do that. We will going to do that. Ang importante lang, umpisahan lang natin. Yun lang siya. Umpisahan lang natin. We are doing that before. Right? In the past, you know, yung mga kandatin, mga conditions na ginagawa natin, devotions na ginagawa natin, ito na po yung time. You know, President Hori, all our leaders who were given new mission, True Mother asked them. They started to offer devotion, midnight prayer po sa Chongpyong. I think yesterday, they were in Busan with True Mother. They were in Busan. President Hori, Reverend Dunkley, they were all there. And then, this coming weekend, they will be going sa Bangkok, magkakaroon ng meeting doon for the education. More True Mother wanted to develop more this education, deep education about true parents. So they will be having meetings sa Bangkok, Thailand. So anyway, there are many things talaga, brothers and sisters, but really what True Mother wanted is to really revive natin the spirit and truth. Kaya bawat isa sa atin, minsan very dry ang life natin. Right? So how can, you know, we can resonate with Heavenly Parents' heart in our everyday life? Minsan napaka-busy natin sa maraming bagay. Nakakalimutan na wala na tayong time para mag-pray, wala na tayong time para mag-visit sa Chonchimon. Pero ngayon, baguhin na natin. Let's start a new beginning. Dapat ito yung priority natin. Prayer, offering devotion with your own families. I'm sure, really heavenly fortune will come to us. In our nation, tayo yung magiging channel for heavenly fortune to be received. Not only tayo ng mga members, even, you know, people in this nation. And then it will open the way that we can easily witness to all people of our country. And really, naturally, church growth. Mag-advance tayo. Ang lalaki ang membership natin. That's why I really encourage lahat ng members natin. Basic life of faith, kailangan po natin gawin. Attend services, give our tithings and donations. Dapat po lahat po tayo. Hindi po yan malaki dapat ang tithes mo. Anything, you know, our children, my wife also, I'm really grateful. We are giving like 100 peso every month. Immediately, so naipon yung tithes nila doon sa altar namin. Immediately, any amount they receive. When someone give 50 peso, immediately 5 peso they separate and put as their tithes. Any amount we receive, immediately we separate. If we have this kind of practice, ang mga anak din natin, ma-inherit po nila ito. Any amount na ma-receive po natin, basta na-receive natin na amount, any amount, 10 peso, that's why ang tithing sinasabi, 10% of what we have received. Hindi po yan palakihan ng tithings. Any amount. So, all these things we naturally practice, then, lahat dahan-dahan na po, ang life natin mag-change. That's why basic things we practice. Adyo po, and then with all these activities na ginagawa natin, Chonbo events, do not miss, try our best to participate. Tremendous heavenly fortune will be received by our families. Lahat po ng blessed families natin, wala na pong magiging mahirap na blessed family natin. Pag lahat ng blessed families natin mayaman, Anong ibig sabihin nun? Ang church natin yayaman, our substantial foundation in our community. We will be recognized naturally by the state. We will be recognized naturally by our nation. Ayaw man natin at sa hindi, iba sa atin magiging congressman, iba sa atin magiging senator, maybe soon, someday after a few years, president of our country will be coming from us. Aju? That's why, brothers and sisters, already true parents have given us everything. Kailangan na po talaga nating mag-change ng mindset from now. So I really wish that all our brothers and sisters, yun nga, matulad na, actually we have brothers and sisters minsan walang-wala talaga. Actually, you can, sabi nga ni Pastor Ernie kanina, we are one family, one brothers and sisters. If you really sincerely ask them, some brothers and sisters, wag po kayong mahiya. Magtanong lang kayo, kung meron, then magbibigay naman yan. Kung wala, magsasabi naman ng brothers and sisters natin, right? Yung mga walang pang-registration talaga, we have, our brothers and sisters. Sometimes we just need to be open. And ask, sabi nga sa Bible, knock, and it will be open to you. Aju? So please try, importante, please try your best. Maraming nagsosolicit sa atin. If we have, we give. If we don't have, then we pray for them. But if we have, we give, even small amount. Diba? So why miss? Why miss? Right? So please find a way. And as a nation, let's unite together. So once we are united with true parents, with true mother, truly everything can be accomplished. Aju, so once again, let's give a big round of applause to Dr. Edgar Tanate. Thank you very much po, Sir Edgar, and to Dr. Ernie and also Sister Dallin. Let's have a great day today. Thank you very much po.
So let's give a hand to our Reverend Leo Angelo Tihalog for that very wonderful closing message. Actually, I am thinking how lucky our brothers and sisters are, most especially those who live in a center where Chongshimwon is there, no? Na we just get out of our room and then prepare ourselves and then go to Chongshimwon directly. So for us living here in this HQ, in our national headquarters, and also in all our centers who have Chongshimwon, let's not let end our day na without visiting the Chongshimwon, really. And so thank you so much once again. I am really excited with the spiritual revolution that will be happening here in our national headquarters, most especially na there will be a continuous DP seminar and also continuous prayer vigil devotion. So how excited that spiritual revival is not to for us to kind of really do more in the providence of God, no? And so yes, thank you so much once again, our national leader. And so this time, let us all stand and let's offer our unison prayer. Let's offer our unison prayer. Si Jack. Adu, adu. Let's offer our morning greetings to our Heavenly Parent and to parents. Good morning, Heavenly Parent to parents. Good morning, elders, brothers, and sisters. And that ends our National Morning Devotion. Thank you so much, everyone, for attending our National Morning Devotion. So now let's have our group photo. So let's have our group photo. Brothers and sisters, please come here in front. And requesting our brothers and sisters in Zoom to please open your camera.
Blessed morning, everyone. Morning.
Morning, our brothers.
Morning, everyone.
Brothers and sisters.
Happy Wednesday.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, say Aboji!
Aji.
Morning! Vision 2027! Sungni!
Bye.
Smile!
Thank you so much.
More religion,
Thank you so much, everyone.
barriers can keep us apart. Forgiveness, true understanding. This is how it all starts. This is where peace begins. Here we sow the seeds of love. It all starts with our knowing we are one family. We are one family under God. Under God, we are one. This is where peace begins. Here we sow the seeds of love. It all starts with our knowing we are one family. We are one family under God. Here we sow the seeds of love. It all starts with our knowing we are one family. We are one family. We are one family. We are one family under God. We are one family. We are one family.
Ano po?
Thank you po. Papasok ka rin po ako.
Thank you.
Ingat po, sir.
At talagang magkasabay-sabay kasi.
Ingat.
Okay.